So the library was designed with three main ideas in mind. It's driven by the idea of increasing and promoting accessibility, to create flexibility, and to enhance the technology.
The renovation and expansion project for the library started many years ago when I first came to Scarsdale as the library director, and we started looking at the building and seeing how it could better suit the needs of this modern era. The original building was from the 1950s, the addition was from the 1970s, and in both of those eras, the need for technology and flexibility of space, all of the ways people use libraries are completely different than how we're using them now. We were not able to accommodate people of all abilities. We did not have to make those changes by law immediately, but we wanted it to be as welcoming and as accessible to the community as possible, to all users.
Beth Bermel will tell you that a library used to be built to warehouse books, and now it's a space to gather people.
We do have books. We need books. It's the cornerstone of a library, is books and learning. But people also want to use technology and gather. So the infrastructure we needed to address, obviously, and then we wanted to address accessibility. That was a huge driver.
The space has been far more efficiently designed in order to create all sorts of opportunities based on a program, a very thoughtful program, looking at what the community needs were and matching them to the space.
I really wanted to create a space where you could have noisiness. You know, the children's room is going to be noisy, and that's expected. There's going to be noise dealing with the circulation desk and conversations, you know, around there. People are going to want to have group study, group conversations, and then you're going to have people who really want the full quiet. So that's one of the features that I really love.
A lot of people are working from home now, so I think this could be a place that people will come to and do their work. We have those small meeting rooms that people can meet with and collaborate together. I
feel like whether it's you prefer a physical book, or you want to use the Wi-Fi, or you want to get a cup of coffee and stare out the window, I feel like there's something for everyone in this building.
I'm most excited, honestly, about the entire children's wing. I think parents can bring their kids and you can spend a day in there. There's so much to do. The new library in general just has a feeling of being at home, and it's a very comfortable space. So the way the children's program room was designed is it's a multi-purpose room. So if paint spills on the floor, it's easy to clean up. You can have tables out for art projects, and then you could push them into the closet and have more open space. We can have story time in there. You can have music classes in there, arts and crafts, STEM projects. I think we have mad scientist program, chess programs. So there's just a ton of flexible space, and that gives us the opportunity to not only have the programs the community loves, but also come up with new and exciting programs.
There's a business center off of the technology classroom, and it will be housing things like there'll be a shredder in there and computing needs and printing needs.
The other feature was the cafe, and that was something that, given the location, we're not anywhere near within walking distance of a place to get a bite to eat or a cup of coffee. And you know, we have a lot of students after school that come here, and they're here for hours. So a cafe, I think, will make things very welcoming.
I love the whole thing, but my favorite parts, there's a few. One of them is the teen room. Having two teenagers of my own, I really enjoy that the teenagers now will have their own dedicated space where they can hang out together, they can sit, they can read. This room is their own room. It's soundproof, so they can enjoy, they can talk, they don't have to be quiet all the time. And it's nice, it's a safe place for them to hang out. To have a community hub where people can come and meet their friends, grab a cup of coffee or lunch at the cafe, to go to programs here. I think it really gives people a real destination, and I think it's important that people get out of their homes and have a way to kind of meet up and collaborate and share ideas and to keep learning.
Especially now that we're all so isolated, I think it's really great to be able to see the outdoors from the inside, feel like you're almost part of it.
I mean, it's such a special spot. I think everybody loves the pond, everybody loves the grass and the green, and the access to light is so valuable.
They really were able to bring the outside and the park-like setting in, and they also, I think, respected and wanted to honor the different elements. So you have stone, you have wood, you can see the water in the pond.
I think it's important to see the nature because I think it's a serene place. I think it's a place to contemplate, a place to enjoy reading, but yet it also makes people happy, I think, to be surrounded by nature and light and brightness, as well as to be able to have all these nice places to sit and read.
We've retained the exterior stone walls and they've become interior walls. And it also gives you a sense of where the old footprint used to be, so you kind of feel like you're walking through a little bit of history. The setting for the library is so beautiful, so now we've brought that to the inside.
It's been transformed to make it more current and more modernized, but yet not completely doing away with the past history, keeping some of that history.
A library can take you all around the world, so there's something really exciting about maybe sitting here in a chair like this with an entire collection of fiction at your fingertips during this crisis time. Being able to explore the world through books and literature is an exciting way to expand your horizons when we're trapped maybe closer to home.
I do a lot of volunteer work, and I can honestly say this is the most spectacular thing I've ever had the honor of being a part of. This is going to serve generations of Scarsdalians, and nothing makes me prouder.
That's what I love the most, is that it's so welcoming and there's genuinely something for everyone.